Fresh off a standout pitching performance, can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, J. Mack. He's been one of the best starters of the AL this year, Singy.
Believe it, a Cy Young candidate in the American League, having a great season so far, but he knows he's got more work to do. I've heard his name floating out there as a candidate, but I think he's just going to focus on this one today and try to get a win for his team.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Max Schumann. Slider right there.
0-1.
Oh, 1 down.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. On the ground, right side, Bregman. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
The right fielder, Red Rooker.
2 down, bases empty. Here's a big power threat, Brent Rooker. Rooker with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Way out front for strike 2.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
Mack back to work. Langoliers matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Rafaela hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, J.J.
This is J.J. Bleday. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Bleday goes 6'1", hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The pitch. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now here's Gio Urshela. Fought off foul. Two outs. Now 1-1. And there's the strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A's go quickly and quietly there, and it remains 1-0. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is J. Mack. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
One and one.
In the dirt. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Liner, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. He didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow through, you're going to run into knocks just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There's a strike. And that's in the dirt.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Seth Brown, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique, and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Here's Logan Davidson. There's a strike. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that
Nope,
skips
that's a
in the
ball.
dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now Max Schumann. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Athletics, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Andujar in the box now. No balls and a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Ball.
The A's yet to pick up a hit here. To the right side. Casas takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Brent Rooker. And he takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
The count.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the A's are gone in order, and they're down 2-0.
Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait. You better go.
Now batting.
Sears with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down. Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
No hitters like the one he threw are so exciting to watch. You could tell right from the first pitch that he had his A game, Boog. Excited to see how he follows that up in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Urshela batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
In there at the knees. 0-2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Matt back to work. In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
You know, these A's just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Aye.
And a swing and a miss, and he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
So here's Brown at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there. Strike one.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
Davidson stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Got him looking. The A's go quietly. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's nothing.
I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind,
Foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
On the ground right side. And that is the third out of the inning. So they go. And we're back. Now here is Max Schumann. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. It's a base hit, and that ends the perfect game big. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar has grounded out a couple of times. That's in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. 1 at second. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, called strike. Got him. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. That does it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the perfect game. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's nothing.
Now pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Austin Adams.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Matt with a tremendous game both at the plate and on the mound. A really special performance.
Having him on the roster is like a cheat code, Boog. I don't know how you stop him if he's going like he was in this one.